to Indoor Gaming. We're back with Life in the Village, and we've had another update. We're now 1.16, and it is potentially a game crasher. The big reason for that is Milenaire has been updated to the latest version. You may have noticed recently when you're logging on, you get a little message down the bottom saying that it had been upgraded to 8.0, and please update. And so the mod pack has been updated to 8.0, and one of the big things with that change is they've totally redeveloped the Byzantine Empire civilization, and that can break your game. And so it certainly has broken my save that I was doing for Season 3, because of course I had a Byzantine village nearby, and I'll just show you what happened when I tried to log in post-update. Yeah, so this is what I got when I tried to open up my old world, because of course I was sitting right next to a Byzantine village. So I guess as soon as it sort of opened and then closed before it actually showed anything, and this is the crash I got. But it did warn us that that was going to happen. So I guess I'll be starting something new very soon. So yeah, if you're having some problems, that may be why. And even after I logged into that, I had trouble logging into my other worlds. It sort of messed with OTG, just trying to log into the one that crashed, so I had to totally reboot the game to get it to work. So I've got this alternate save here. This is what I will go with to restart my series, and I'm thinking I may even do like a total revamp for beginners, because I do get a lot of new people coming to watch the videos, and that might be a good thing to do, because a lot's changed since Series 2, where most of the people come in for that entry point information. The mod pack has changed quite a lot since then. But we'll see. I'd love to get a save with a Byzantine village, just to check out all the new changes. But they're not the only ones that have received changes, and I'll show you some of the cool new things. They've redeveloped the signage. So have a look here. We've now got pictures and something. It's just not your vanilla sign anymore. It's actually got its own look to it. It's very cool, and you can interact with every sign. And the one at your central part of the village, where are we? Over here. Look, it's looking really good. When you go in, it's the same interface, but it certainly is a nice redevelopment to the perspective. There are going to be walls, but at the moment it's only applicable to the Normans and the Indian civilization. So this is a Mayan village, so they do not have walls, but they do have the other really cool feature you might see here on the map. You've got here border post. Border post. This is really helpful because they're putting in little helpers so that you know where they're going to be building to. They haven't got it on every edge. I guess it's when they get close enough to it they build it out. But yeah, it's giving you much better indication of your safe zones. Now this is in OTG. What is it? Vanilla Vistas. That's right. So yeah, not a buy and bundle. So yeah, look at this. Check it out. You've got these little entryway. Hello. And your population, and you can check out the map straight from there. Look, very nice, very nice. And little corner ones as well. See if they've got, yeah, they've got it on this side here. One thing I've noticed, whoops. Yeah, just as I was about to mention it, I must be in stone, am I? Yes, okay, sorry about that. I was not paying enough attention, obviously, because one thing I was going to mention is some of those lovely old flowers that your brambles and other things, including, oh wow, that really put me down low, didn't it? Yeah, what are they called? The one that the fade leaf. That's it, fade leaf. I've obviously got victim to a fade leaf there. Okay, let's swim out. Yeah, they're back. They're definitely back with some of these changes. Wow. Okay, that was fun. Right, so yeah, well, I made it to, here we go. Yeah, ailing nettle, yeah, a lot of those. So you're your stuff is back to being quite dangerous, just running around. There's so many new flowers, and it's very easy to just sort of tune them out because you're overly used to seeing them, like I just did, because there's so many new varieties of flowers. They're not all those scary bad ones. The Plants Mod 1, you'll find some really interesting new looks, and helps with your dyes and stuff. It's really just these dungeon tactics ones, where you got to watch out for you're the one that makes you float, and yeah, the one that makes you zap into the center of the ground, like I just happened to me. Yeah. So yeah, that's a cool feature. Minecolonies update. Yeah. I don't particularly want to take these guys on. Oh, and you might have noticed these freaky looking sheep and spiders. Yeah, it's even creepier than it was before. That is the Better Animals mod. That's been added to the mod pack. So yes, everything's got a reskin that's an animal. Obviously see the skeleton looks the same and the zombies look the same. But yeah, no, your sheep and your squids even, they all have a different look to them that's supposed to be, well, obviously more realistic and not just your block. Yeah. Here, I'll take your wool. They'd like to buy it. Oop, missed him. How did I miss? Must have been pressing the wrong button. Anyway, so yeah, Milennaire's the big change. The Minecolonies was updated to the release version, but just from beta to release, I don't think there's a whole lot that changes functionally from the last update. Yeah. Not that I sort of noticed, but I haven't been playing with Minecolonies much at the moment, so if you know of something, let me know in the comments and I can share the information. Do I want to help these guys out? It's always good for some brownie points. And experience points too. What else have we got? Apparently, the class reset on death for level up has been switched off, which is great, because I really found that hard, because you really have to pump in some levels. So I've got my treasure hunting up to 3, so that cost me, let's see, the first level was 11 or 12, I think, and then it like went to 17 and then 29 or something, and then 37. Like, that's a lot of levels to spend, and then if I die through inattention, which I'm very good at doing, I have to start that all again to build it all up. And it's not just that, of course, I had to spend 5 on the flint just to get it, so on and so forth. So that has been changed. So the reset has been taken off apparently, so even if I die, I'll still have those levels up. So very good for me. You're probably one of those people that never dies, and you're like, oh well, whatever. But for me, very handy. Apparently the charcoal furnace smelting has been fixed. One thing I have noticed though is your furnaces were back to basic speeds, no longer super speed furnaces. So that's a little bit of a loss. Oh, and a lot, these guys, I don't know, I've just noticed these guys are around a lot more. The Vindicators, and that's an illusionist, I believe. Who's he shooting at? Looks like an illusionist. Anyway, yeah, I've seen they're around all the time. I never saw them before. Now they seem to be everywhere. They're just having a busy night here. You need those, get those walls stat. But yeah. Not for this, not for this particular civilization yet. Ore class has been disabled, so you're just back to getting the regular ore blocks when you mine. Apparently, vanilla tweaks is updated, but I'm not sure. I haven't noticed any difference. And OTG was updated as well. So yeah, and biome bundles is really giving me some freaky biomes now when I log in. Yeah, those spiders look super creepy all the time now. Look at that. The thin legs, it's just freaking me out. Is that a witch over there? Yeah, it's a witch. So, quite a few changes going on. Milennaire is the big change. Like I said, not just cosmetic. I'm really looking forward to seeing a Byzantine village. It looks like the little, these guys from Vibrant Journeys have been switched on. Watch out, they will hurt you. See? He's a bit nippy. Yeah, so you see more of that. I haven't seen the seashells yet, but they could be on. I'll have to check that out too. So like I said, if your game's breaking, this is probably why, and you might just have to suck it up and start a new one like I have to. So I will see you on that new series, like I said, probably a beginner one. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, with the, what do they call them, prefixes? Now, you're going to get special items. They drop the special items, the latest versions of the prefixes. If you anything you kill with a prefix, Estonian, Arcane, Hungry, there's a few others, they will drop a special item. In my experience, it's either an emerald, a gas tier, a ender pearl, or a diamond. I think those 4 are the ones I've seen that get drops. So that's really helpful, especially the emeralds if you're starting getting into Techtopia. And I've found emerald and gas tier are probably the most common ones I get. So the emeralds are really going to come in handy when I start cranking out the Techtopia, because that's its major currency. Very helpful. So don't flinch away from those prefix mobs once you've got the skills to handle it, or the equipment. It will be well worth time. Ooh, look at that, just sitting there waiting for me to come and get it. Oh, and see, I've got lots of living stuff. So this is what living feels like. So I get lots of messages from my equipment, which is friendly of it. I'm hearing it. Where is it? Oh, here he comes. Give him a hug. He just wants a hug. It's interesting they're attacking the skeletons but not the zombies. Maybe because the skeletons are actually attacking, whereas the zombies aren't. I don't know. Curious. Okay, so, yeah, enjoy. I will see you around. There haven't been videos much lately, I'm sorry to say. Every time I say, I'm going to get my videos back on track, it's like life happens. Because that's what life happens when you're making other plans. That's the expression, isn't it? But I definitely am looking forward to starting a new series and trying to get some Byzantine village. So let's have a look at this total revamp. Apparently it's like a whole new civilization, more medieval, and it's got all sorts of features that make it more authentic and interesting. So yeah, hopefully we'll see that soon. Okay, thanks for watching.